I promise that I will be presentable later in the vlog because I'll have to get dressed to go out in the world. And kitty feet, or these are his front feet, okay. And yeah, what, I don't know what else I was gonna say, but we're one day away from Halloween. It is the 30th today. I never watched the Halloween Town movie. The World Series happened, and that made me not watch anything. I haven't had my team go this far in the playoffs in years, so that's why it's, oh my, did y'all see a kitty face? Don't fall, don't fall. But yes, that's why my movie schedule is throw them in the trash. But I did read 9 pages in Nobody Gets Out Alive Today by Lee Harker. We start a new story in here called An Extravaganza in 2 Acts, so it is a longer story. That's why I only read 9 pages. But this has been our first like historical fiction. Like, okay, we've had some that have been like in the 80s and 70s, but you know, that's like retro. When this was in 1915, so over 100 years ago, and that just, you know, feels more historical, like they're on the frontier in Alaska. And so I wasn't expecting that at all. I'm sorry, my thoughts are all scattered. I haven't had caffeine yet, but yeah, I wasn't expecting to have a historical setting when all these others have been relatively modern settings. So to throw it back over 100 years, I was not expecting all. And I was like, wait, is this really? Because they're talking about going to the Passion of the Christ place. So I was like, and then it was like, after which Mr. Carmichael's wife had invited them to a social at the Crescent Hotel, featuring lemon cake made from 3 real lemons, fresh from California and stamped with the date to prove it, June 2nd, 1915. I was like, whoa. It says, like, is that when the play was taking place, or is that like, and you know, she's just using that as a prop, or are we really in 1915? But we're really in 1915, which, as I said, I was not expecting that. So those are my thoughts on that. And I finished Tip and Run yesterday. You can check out Goodreads for my final thoughts on that. And we are just going to be focusing on They Drown Our Daughters by Katrina Monroe. For the rest of the month, I am doing this on audio. I'm done reading, and this is for the day. They Drowned Our Daughters, because World Series. Where's my World Series patch from 2020? Right there, right there, right there. I'm not being like too cocky or anything. That's the whole playoffs. In the San Diego series, I was a little chirpy, and then I was like, no, we are going to keep it classy until the series ends for each series, and then I'll do all my trash talking. We're being calm, cool, collected. Badass. So I do want to give you all my updates on They Drown Our Daughters. I am about at the halfway point, 48-49%, depending which app. I know, I don't know why it's different on whatever website, but I think we're going to go through the CAWPILE system because I haven't done that yet with this book. So in my last vlog, I just told y'all general thoughts, when today I want to go through CAWPILE. So, and let me know, are y'all fine with the books sitting here? I know this is a paperback, so it is smaller than when I have hardbacks up there, but let me know, are y'all fine with this setup I have going on? It's not going to be here long until like Thanksgiving, unless I find a little Christmas little stool like that. But okay, going into CAWPILE. Characters, I am still unsure of our like main timeline, modern day timeline character, Meredith. Especially today, there were just some things where I was like, ugh, I think she's a bit two-dimensional, is what I'm feeling. And there's just a few moments where just something doesn't feel right, and it's not like because of the character's personality, it's just like there's something not right there. And hopefully by the end of the book I can uncover what that is and why I feel that way, but it just, there's something missing there. Atmosphere, so I'm giving characters a 3 because of that. Atmosphere is a 5. I am loving the setting. I don't know if we're in Washington or Oregon. I know we're at the mouth of the Columbia River. I don't know where that is, and I don't know if this is a real place, Cape Disappointment. I have not looked it up yet because I don't want spoilers to come up if it is a fictional place. I always do all my research, like that kind of research, when I finish the book. But it's just such an eerie, yeah, there's definitely an eerie, a lurking evil vibe. And evil is a strong word. I can definitely feel there's something lurking. There's ghost and mermaid stuff going on, and so there is that creepy vibe, and it is a horror book, but it's not really scary, so don't think and it's not gory either, if that's something that you don't like for horror. At least where I'm at in the book, it hasn't been gory, and it hasn't been over the top scary. Like, this won't give me nightmares, fingers crossed, knock on wood. But so I think if you're maybe new to horror and want to find what you like, I think this would be a good one, because I went full in with It by Stephen King as my first horror book. So yeah, so maybe if you're new to horror wanting to try it out, I think this would be a good book, because it's not too scary, but there are some creepy elements, and it's creepy in like the cryptid sense, which I think in horror, how I make a difference between horror and thriller. Horror has paranormal aspects, where thriller is human. Yeah. Writing is a 3. I have nothing wrong with the writing. I am doing the audiobook to let y'all know, because the audiobook was free with my Audible subscription. So if you have Audible, this is free right now, and I would recommend picking it up. I have no complaints on that. And then plot, 5 again for plot. I love the idea of this plot of a curse haunting the women in this family. That's one of my favorite tropes, is like the cursed family. And when it goes through history, following multiple women in that line, because we are getting the point of views of multiple women who are all related and are impacted by this curse. I think that is so interesting, and I am really intrigued to see what will happen next. So yeah, intrigue is great. Logic, I never know what to do with logic. So far it's been logical. Yeah, I would say it's actually been pretty logical. Enjoyment, yeah, I'm loving it. Enjoyment's a 4, because this, I don't think it's going to be a new favorite, but I am really enjoying it, and I would recommend it, and I do think it's a fun horror. I think, I would probably say an end of summer one, because, I mean, as I told y'all, there's mermaids, and the curse is with the ocean, with water, and I just think that's more of a summery vibe, but we are in the Pacific Northwest, so it is cold. And yeah, sorry if you heard there are bugs sitting in my window. I need to close my blinds, but I'm going to be ending the vlog here. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you made it all the way through, leave a Halloween emoji in the comments below, and as always, comment, rate, and subscribe, and don't forget to ring that notification bell to be notified when all my videos go live. I'll see you in my next one. Bye!